Hello there, this is Justin Germino with DragonBlogger.com, and I'm here telling you about WPX Hosting and now their new offering, which they offer a CDN for anybody who has hosting with WPX Hosting. What is a CDN? CDN is a content delivery network where your content, specifically your static content, like images, videos, things that are uploaded into your WP content in WordPress, are managed and hosted from a geographic location that's closer to the end user. Typically, you pay a lot of money for CDN services. You can use Amazon as a CDN if you want to set up Amazon and have your own Amazon bucket as a CDN with CloudFront. But typically, CDNs like Max CDN or other CDN services, typically you can be in upwards of $10 to $50 per month as a monthly subscription for a CDN service. A CDN will usually make your website faster because it serves up your heavy static content, which is basically high in megabytes in usage, closer so that the page renders faster. And I've seen a lot of benefit from CDNs. I've used CloudFront and Amazon CDNs. I've used Max CDN in the past. So I decided to take WPX Hosting's free CDN for a test and see it for myself. So the first thing I'll show you here is where you set it up in your dashboard. Again, this is a new free feature from WPX Hosting that they give you as an add-on. So you're getting a huge benefit by having a CDN for free with your hosting account. Just go into your WordPress hosting in your dashboard, and you can see you can manage all sites under my account. And I run a lot of sites for Dragon Blogger. Go into the WPX Cloud over here. And it'll load up all your websites that you have, hosted with WPX Hosting. And you can see here I have the CDN enabled for every single one of my sites that I've hosted on WPX Hosting right now. You could choose to empty cache too while you're on here, but you can see, I'll show you for DragonBlogger.com, I have it enabled, but I could choose to disable it if I want to. I'm not going to. I've already noticed a major benefit when enabling it on DragonBlogger.com. On all the sites, actually, I've noticed it significantly, especially when you let the site cache up and it starts caching all that content as it gets visits and traffic, and then it serves that content locally. Now, to show you some results, because obviously when testing a CDN, you need to do a lot of performance testing before and after. So what I usually do for performance testing is go to Pingdom Tools, right? So I go to tools.pingdom.com. Then from here, what I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to enter my website URL that I'm testing. And so what I did here was I tried testing with the home page on my website, plus then an individual post that had a lot of images in it. And I tested both DragonBlogger.com and JustinGermino.com, my two websites, before I enabled the WPX Hosting CDN. And then I did more tests a couple of hours later. Actually, I gave it about 4 or 5 hours later to let some content soak in cache and test it later. All right, so this is my pre-WPX Cloud test that I did at 6:33 a.m. On one of the days last week. And so what you could see here with this test is obviously my performance grade I'm not going to worry about. I could tell you a whole bunch of reasons why I have a horrible performance grade. I do a lot of SQL querying and I have a lot of stuff on my homepage with scripts, so my performance grade doesn't matter. I'm mostly looking at load time specifically when it comes to testing a content delivery network. How does it improve the page load time? You could see on this day I had, before the Cloud WPX CDN, I had my homepage, North America, USA, Washington, D.C. Well, I just rerun the test again today, and it still maintains a much better load time. You see, that's down to 2 seconds, 2.37 seconds, instead of over 4 seconds. So that's nearly a 50% improvement in page load times, reducing the page load times by half. I've repeated it consistently over and over from the various data centers. Again, cross-testing again from United Kingdom, which I had 6.14 seconds, and then selecting from United Kingdom as well in Pingdom Tools to see if it exceeds or beats that performance time. And overall, I kept seeing a significant slide to where it was faster with the CDN enabled in WPX Hosting than when it was prior to having the CDN enabled. So the fact that they give you a free CDN is pretty fantastic. I mean, look at this, 3.28 seconds load time. You see this number. This was 6.14 seconds. And that's all for free. You just basically enable it in your GUI for WPX Hosting. Again, if you want a free speed performance for your website, especially beneficial if you use a lot of static content. You use a lot of heavy, large images, or you use a lot of static content that loads video that's actually hosted and not embedded from YouTube, then you could definitely benefit from the WPX Hosting CDN service called WPX Cloud. You enable it for free just by using them, and this is just another reason why I like using WPX Hosting. Clearly, you see I have a lot of my sites hosted here. I've moved to them. I've been through 5 different hosting providers over the years. I've been with WPX Hosting now for well over a year and a half, almost 2 years, and I'm very happy with them. Thank you for watching.